Here's our 18th segment, and we're playing Jeopardy for the Game Boy. Let's see how I do in this game. Oh, herpaderp. I'll have to take out my NES controller for right now and put in my SNES controller. Put it in, and we're good. And let's play. In the birthday bank, we're at $317,190. So go and Jill this game. And we have these as our categories. We have cats, presidential quotes, rulers, state capitals, TV trivia, country music. Cats 100. On cats, they're retractable. On dogs, they're not. What are tails? Ah! And we're already off to a bad start. Oh, claws, okay. Cats for 200. Well, daily double. I'll do 500. Country that once mummified the cats with their masters. What is Egypt? Cats for 300. Now I have some money. Breed of long-haired cat or an ancient Iranian. What's a Persian? Cats for 400. These UIBRISSAE help a cat feel his way in the dark. What are whiskers? Cats for 500. Feline Fury played by Jane Fonda in 1965 flick. What is Cat Ballou? Yay. Country music for 100. Their first album was called My Home's in Alabama. Who are Alabama? Country music for 200, please. This former pro ball player is country's top black star. Who is Charlie Pride? Country music 300. Guitarist who won the CASHBOX Best Instrumentalist Award 14 years straight. Chet Atkins, okay. Country music for 400. Hee Haw star, best known for Act Naturally. Buck Owens, yep. Graduating 42nd of 51 in his military class, he later became Emperor of France. Who is Napoleon? Ruler's 200. Stuttering Roman Emperor who was the subject of a popular ABC miniseries. I'm just going to say who is Caligula. Oh, no. Oh, well. Claudius. When the president does it, that means it is not illegal, he told David Frost. Richard Nixon, oh yeah. Asked how he became a war hero, he said, "It was involuntary. They sank my boat." We're looking for John F. Kennedy. "If you don't say anything, you won't be called on to repeat it," he said. We're looking for Calvin Coolidge. 12 Constantines ruled this ancient empire. What is the Byzantine? Rulers 400. In 632, Abu Bakr took over as the first caliph to rule after this prophet's death. Who is Muhammad? Rulers 500. Shakespeare's play named after this king had 3 parts. Henry VI. He said to Churchill, "It is fun to be in the same decade as you." I'm going to say... Who is Franklin Roosevelt? Yay, presidential quotes 500. In an 1858 speech, he said, "A house divided against itself cannot stand." Abraham Lincoln. miles from its namesake, it was founded by Brigham Young. What is Salt Lake City? State capitals for 200. Friday Cannon's Tallahassee Lassie would be from this state. What is Florida? State capital's 300. Southwest capital named for mythological self-immolating bird. What is Phoenix? State capital is 400. This Virginia city was also a capital of the Confederacy. What is Richmond? State capitals for 500. The only state capital named for a biblical figure. I'm going to say what is St. Paul. Yep. Country music 500. In 72, she was the happiest girl in the whole USA. Donna Fargo. TV trivia 500. The bionic woman had bionic legs, a bionic right ear, and this other bionic body part. The right arm, yep. His full name is John Ross Ewing Jr. Who is J.R. Ewing? TV trivia for 200. Saying this got you $100 on a visit from Groucho's duck. I have no idea. The secret word. Oh, okay. 300. Martial arts film star who played KATO on ABC's Green Hornet. Bruce Lee, yep. Now the last clue. Its episodes began, "There is nothing wrong with your TV set." I'm going to say what is the Twilight Zone. Ah. So I'm going to drop down to $4,000. Let's find out what it was. The Outer Limits. Oh, alright. Double Jeopardy time. Though he had no kids of his own, he was the father of our country. Who is George Washington? By George 400. Tough guy actor who made Bogart's career by turning down the lead in The Maltese Falcon. George Raft. Oh, okay. This Hollywood square was lonesome, though married to spooky old Alice. Oops, dropped my controller there. George Goebel, yeah. Frederick Chopin's Love. Who is George Sand? By George 1000. $5,000. He went from American Motors to the Michigan State House to the Nixon cabinet. George Romney. Let's look at the remaining categories. Chemistry, Canada, U.S. government, B movies, long shots, B movies 200. Telephone exchange and number of Liz Taylor's 1960 Oscar role. Butterfield 8. Coal and diamonds both consist of this element. What is carbon? Chemistry 400. Common kitchen substance known chemically as sodium chloride. What is salt? Chemistry 600. Photography uses light-sensitive salts of this metal. Silver. Chemistry 800. Used in cars' catalytic converters, it's more expensive than gold. False. Haha. It's platinum. I wanted to say that, but I wasn't sure enough. Chemistry 1000. U.S. and Canada produce almost the whole world's supply of this lighted inert gas. Helium, and I wanted to say that too, but I wasn't sure. Canada 400. Eastern province that is threatened to secede. What is Quebec? Canada 200. The leaf of this tree is Canada's national symbol. What is the maple tree? Canada 600. This city's annual rodeo carnival is called the Stampede. What is Calgary? Canada 800. Once arrested by Jordan as a spy, he was Prime Minister until the summer of 1984. Who is Trudeau? Canada 1000. A British colony until it became Canada's 10th province in 1949. I have a hunch, but I would like to hold back. If I were to guess, I would say British Columbia. No, it's Newfoundland, thank God. This 70s sequel sank lower than the Planet of the Apes. What is beneath the Planet of the Apes? Movie 600. This 83 college reunion was up for Best Picture. The Big Chill. The Bureau of Indian Affairs is part of this federal government. I will say, what is the Department of the Interior? No, Justice Department. Ah, no. The Interior, oh. Retirement age for federal judges. Wrong. None. There is no retirement age. Only it can approve or reject treaties with other nations. The U.S. Senate. Oh, okay. Appointed by President Truman in 1947, Kenneth C. Royal was this last cabinet secretary. Secretary of War. Conservative Supreme Court Justice Byron White was appointed by this president. JFK. Alright. In the 1968 film, women got all choked up over Tony Curtis's Albert DeSalvo. The Boston Strangler. Oh, yeah. Before the bridge on the River Kwai, William Holden bombed these in 1954. The bridges at Tokori. Last category. Woolly winter underwear. What are long johns? Should do good in this category. Long John's 400. Or Long Shot's 400, I mean, sorry. When your call isn't local, it's this. What is long distance? A long shot 600. It's light and green and it precedes no C. What is long time? $800. Marlon Brando played one on the waterfront. What is a longshoreman? Oh yeah! Now it's a runaway game. Last clue. The 6,000-mile trek in 1934 established Mao Zedong as a leader. What is the Long March? $34,200. Final Jeopardy time coming up. The category is world capitals. I'll do $800. Until 1957, it was a major tourist center with many American-owned businesses, hotels, and businesses. What is Havana? Yep. So $35,000 is what we're going to add to the birthday bank. Which is at $352,190. First win we've had since Wheel of Fortune Junior Edition. See you all for the next segment, everybody.